Hey everybody, Pick Gamer here. Toys to Life. You know, you might see them back here behind me. Back there, there's some Disney Infinity. And of course, you had Skylanders before that. And then latest was Lego Dimensions. Sources close to Eurogamer have reported that they're going to be canceling Lego Dimensions early. Now, I'm going to give you the link to the Eurogamer article below. They gave out and leaked the 3-year plan, which would have pushed them into 2018, I think. But yeah, because it came out in 2015, that makes sense. But it seems like they're going to cancel it early. A lot of the problems they're showing is that Legos are put out at a very high standard. They're not just a cheap little building block. They're put out to a specific standard, and when they're in small packs, they cost more. And then when they released the new story expansions, like they did for Lego Batman, Lego movie, the Lego Batman movie, and Ghostbusters and other things, it just added more cost, and it's not selling. So I was going to talk about why I think Toys to Life have ran their course. And I think it's just, you know, Skylanders has been running for a while now. But Disney Infinity really screwed the pooch when Disney did not do what they should have done and kept putting out better content. I've got back there, you can see him right back there, a little white and black guy right there is my Jack Skeleton. I got that big poster you've seen in my early videos. This was a big thing. You got Jack Skeleton. And they never put out a game. A level. They didn't. Lego Dimensions may be going out of style because of the cost and the Legos, and that's part of it. I mean, it makes sense. Legos are not crap. They put out high quality building blocks. They're specific dimensions, and it costs money. Disney Infinity could have been a gold mine. They went to the Star Wars thing and more Marvel. Here's what their problem was: is they kept introducing things too quickly without just throwing out there a disc or something, throwing out a digital purchase on your, at the time it was 360 PS3, then it went to Xbox One and PS4, and just expanding it and going buying more, you know, figures and packs, or ignoring things like Nightmare Before Christmas and never put anything out but one character, and you could skin and put some stuff in the world. And then what made Disney Infinity even worse is that the building system, the engine, was crap. My buddies and I are grown-ass men. We had it on the 360. We went to the PS4 and tried it. I think one of my other buddy and I, we tried it, and it didn't do any better. It wasn't designed well. It was designed for kids to make a small little thing, but bigger adults, you make something. Now, there are some good ones out there. I know that. But we wanted to just do something huge, and it didn't have to be complicated. They just wanted to push it, and it just had memory problems. It was like every little object you put in there, it took a chunk of memory. Well, I remember the Unreal games. They used to have the Unreal Engine could take one item and duplicate it a lot of times in and on the screen and not take that much resource. It wasn't very optimized. So Lego Dimensions is failing, and I think it's because people are just tired of the way these things are progressing and the cost of it. Disney Infinity, I just talked about some of the things that I didn't like about it. You may not agree. That's perfectly fine. But when it comes down to it, these games are not designed, to me, correctly. They should every year have a disc or a digital download, and you know, you just plug in your hard drives to these consoles or put it on the computer if they wanted to, and you add another game. And you go buy that. Or if you're brand new, you go out with a super pack, and it comes on a Blu-ray with everything until they get so big they may even have it to where it's a download game. And then they ought to make it to where it's not so expensive to get everything. But again, on the Lego side, it was expensive to make this thing. So I think it's came to a point where, you know, the success of it is pretty much hit that wall. Because the cost and to put out certain things and to keep it just the way they wanted it, they were only planning for 3 years. Now, I know some people say, well, that's pretty good. Even Eurogamer said that's a lot of time. Well, with all those IPs, they should be able to stay around forever. If not just, put out some stuff every year, maybe a small thing and smaller games, and then like every 2 or 3 years, put out a huge super expansion, and everything rolls into it. And they did. That's one thing about Disney Infinity. It didn't allow you to roll stuff into it as easily. Again, stuff like that. And then it just makes it to where when a parent goes out there, or even a gamer that just wants a game, is like, okay, I got to get that and that and that and that. And I'm glad I didn't, buy into the Lego Dimensions. Even though it looks cool, we're probably going to pick up some of those packs I've been wanting. My wife and I like to collect them and just display them. Display the Legos. They're going to start going on sale. We know this. Because this Infinity is pretty cheap everywhere you look. And we're just going to get to the few packs. I like to have Doctor Who, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, some few things like that. And just have fun with it. Just display them, but I rambled for 6 minutes. I know I've talked about Disney Infinity, but I've had my problems with Disney Infinity, the way they handled it. And here comes Lego Dimensions, and the cost is killing them. They were doing a better job, but I think it all comes with Disney Infinity handled it in a poor way. Probably the cost wasn't as bad compared to doing Legos. And here with Legos, they were doing it pretty well, but the Legos killed it. I don't know if I can see a happy medium with this. I think Toys to Life are done, or just about done. Maybe it's time to do something simpler. Maybe it's time to have a small thing. Just go back to Disney Infinity. You pick up things like Amiibos, one thing, and that's it. It's very simple to make, and then they create some world and crossover, and they keep expanding it to like an MMO style. Could it work? Sure, but don't make it to where you have to buy this pack and these little discs and this little expansion here and this, that, and other. Forget to make this game, but use things like Legos that are very expensive. Just do something simple, and Toys to Life may work. But I don't know. I'm thinking Toys to Life are pretty much done. What do you think? So let me know what you think in the comments below. And please click subscribe and share if you really like this video. And again, down here, hit that little notification bell. I know you see a lot of people say that, but I don't get to see some of my friends and some people I've subscribed to in my feed because YouTube doesn't do it right to have it fix that. So I had to hit the notification bell myself. So, hit that notification bell if you want to see more from my channel. So everything should have popped up on the screen. Subscribe and share. Go down below. Tell me what you think. And I do appreciate everybody watching. All right, everybody. Eurogamer out.